Hey, Beyonce.
Hi, Jules.
Okay, Asana, so tell us about you.
What do you want to know?
What do I want to know? I want to know how you got into hair.
Oh, firstly, I'm a mom. I have a daughter I have a daughter.
Yeah.
And I got into hair because most of my family members, I have an uncle who's a barber, I have an aunt that's a hairstylist. So I grew up in Jamaica, and I hate messy hair. I hate kids with untidy hair. So I called the little kids on the street and I would braid their hair and just comb it as a hobby. And that's kind of how I just developed after high school. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And instead of taking a year off, I decided to just go to hair school to see if it's something that I like to perfect as a skill. And I never looked back.
Oh, very cool. So tell us a bit about your journey in hair. Like, where did you start? Like, what kind of training have you had?
I've been in hair for over 20 something years now. And when I started, I went to Versailles Academy in Ottawa. And after that, I went to a salon that was in the Rita Center, and I worked there for about 3 months, decided it was not what I went to school for, not the place I wanted to work. I went on holidays and never went back. And then a friend of mine told me that there was a Veda lifestyle salon opening up in Ottawa in the market. And I did an interview then, and Julian was the one that hired me, yes, you. And I love the atmosphere. I loved the structure. You were a big part of my career, actually. So it's kind of full circle to be working for you in this space.
Awesome. Now, you spent some time outside of Ottawa.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had some training at a salon that I worked at too.
Chevello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about like how that experience sort of shaped you and what you were able to bring back to Ottawa from that experience.
It was nice because they're very insanely structured. They have a lot of good educators that work with the Veda, and they have the school there as well. So when I went, it's kind of like I felt like I really didn't know a lot, or not even that I didn't know a lot. My work wasn't as structured as their work was. So there was a lot of training, a lot of mentorship, and I worked at the Chevello in Oakville at the time, and I worked there for about 3.5 years, and then came back to Ottawa. I felt a bit more strength and a lot more knowledge.
Awesome. So how do you spend your weekend? Like, how would you describe yourself in your off time? Like, what do you do?
Super zen, super mellow, a huge homebody, very chill. I don't like a lot of noise, so my home is actually very, very quiet. And my daughter and I are super quiet, I don't know, chill vibe. Kind of, I'm not really sure. I love to cook, and I love being home with my daughter.
Awesome. Perfect.